It's very positive. We've seen the NSE up 1%, but the key takeaway for me is the very significant increase in volume and value traded. Talk us through the reasons for that.
Good afternoon, Wole. Today the market was on the upbeat. We saw the index going by 1% up, and the volume of transaction in the neighborhood of over 17 billion. Compared to what we had the previous day. Now, the major mover of the market today in terms of volume and value was Union Bank Nigeria PLC. There was an exchange of shares between a major stakeholder and AMCON. AMCON bought a large portion, precisely about 4.2 billion shares, from a major stakeholder, United Global Partners Limited. And the market believes that going forward, this will definitely impact positively on the market. And the market actually, the traders are of the opinion that given what has happened, there is the tendency that the bank is going to do much better than it was, having come from the woods after being taken over from the previous owners due to what we saw late in 2009. Now, the market today, as I said earlier on, had a major market movers in the likes of Nestle Foods, Dangote Cement, Guinness, and Nigerian Breweries.
All right. Okay, Rotimi, if I can jump in, I want us to come back to that discussion around Union Bank and, of course, the rescued banks. Of course, we've seen quite a number of transactions with the likes of Access Bank buying into Intercontinental Bank. We've seen Sterling Bank buy ETB. It's an opportunity to really talk about the prospects for these banks after these transactions. How are traders reading the outlook for these banks?
Traders have mixed feelings in the sense that before now, those banks were actually going down. But because of the lack of transparency in the exchange of shares for the previous owners and the new owners, the market is of the opinion that for what has happened, there may not really be a bad taste for the new owners, in the sense that they have a lot of things to work on. The point I'm trying to make here is that, for instance, there is a good synergy between Access Bank and former Intercontinental Bank. They have a large bank network and a lot of fixed assets in terms of real estate. Between FCMB and FinBank, we've seen an exchange that is tilted towards FCMB. Then also for Sterling and ETB, and equally so for ETI and ETI EcoBank and former Oceanic. Now, going forward, it is a strong belief by the traders that the markets will react positively to these ones. For what we have seen in time past, the likes of those other banks that have been taken over were actually down. But now it is we are of the opinion that things will definitely turn around, and traders are canvassing their various clients that they should buy into those, particularly for Access Bank. Access Bank last year did an interim dividend, and this year also I don't think it's going to be different. Then for the likes of for what the market may turn out to be for those other stocks, the Intercontinental EcoBank, for instance, is definitely going to come out stronger. But the bottom line for all of this is that we're going to have a stronger financial system operating in Nigeria.
And hopefully that will reflect in the share prices. Of course, the market trading within a range recently. But before I let you go, a quick thought on perhaps your best ideas for this week. Which stocks are you looking at? If I was looking to do a short-term trade right now, where should I be looking?
Okay. Before now, I think it's more than speculation for what we are getting from UBA, given their when they sent out their first quarter results. That time they had come out from the bad situation they were in, and they have come out profitably. And it was their promise that after releasing their half-year results, that they're going to do an interim dividend. So it's going to be a way ahead for them, and I believe this is what investors should look out for.
All right.
So the likes of banks that could actually do interim dividend are UBA, GT Bank, and Access Bank.
Okay, so short term, it's a dividend play. Thank you so much, Rotimi, for